Good morning everyone, my name is Michelle. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It is Monday morning and today is as good a day as any to be a 2-video day. So this video will come out first and then I've got a Kylie Rodney video coming out later on Michelle After Dark, so please do go and check that out. In this video we're going to talk about Quinton Simon's brother and sister who have been removed from the family, and there is a protective order hearing today. So I did some updates yesterday over on Michelle After Dark. You may not have seen it because for whatever reason YouTube demonetized the video for no reason whatsoever. So it won't have promoted it. So I'll leave that in the cards. I'll also leave that right at the end card, so that you can go and check that out. So that brings the case up to date. So in this video, I'm going to read you the amended order transferring temporary legal custody following the authorisation for removal of Quinton's older brother Zane and his little baby sister Sky. I'm quite surprised that we've seen this document, to be honest, because juvenile court are usually quite secretive, but hey. I'm not going to read this word for word. I'm just going to read you the important parts. Complaints and an affidavit have been filed indicating law enforcement removed referenced children, so Zane and Sky, from their home on October the 12th, 2022 at approximately 6:30 p.m. and an officer of the court authorised the removal of the children from the home and the placement of children in foster care because the children were in imminent danger of abuse or neglect if they remained in the home. So this is an order to place them into foster care. Removal of the children from the custodial was and remains necessary to safeguard the children's welfare. Continuation of the children in the home or returning the children to the home would be contrary to the welfare of the children, and removal of the children is in the best interest of the children because a voluntary kinship care agreement with relatives became insufficient to ensure the safety and welfare of the children during a child death investigation. So that's obviously Quinton's investigation. The children's sibling, Quinton Simon, was reported missing on October the 5th, 2022. Based on the information obtained in the course of its missing child investigation, on October 12, 2022, law enforcement notified the Department of Family and Children's Services and the family it was proceeding with a child death investigation. So we don't know the details as of yet as to what evidence law enforcement have. I'm sure that will come out in the course of time. The children and the sibling were living in a home with the mother, the Youngkin father, so that's Sky's dad, that's Daniel Youngkin, and the maternal grandmother prior to the siblings' disappearance. The mother is a primary suspect of the death investigation, and other household members as well as relatives continue to be investigated for protective capacity. The mother is a chronic, unrehabilitated substance abuser of cocaine and cannabis. She screened positive and admitted use of cocaine and THC at the birth of the child Sky, so that's a little baby. She continued to screen positive for cocaine. The mother has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and anxiety disorder, for which she has not been receiving ongoing mental health treatment, so we didn't know that previous to this. So these are interesting details that have come out. The maternal grandmother, which is Billy Joe, has a permanent guardianship order as to the child Zane, pursuant to documents from the Juvenile Court of Burke County. The maternal grandmother failed to provide adequate supervision for the child Zane by leaving the child Zane in the home, in the care of the mother, a person the maternal grandmother knew should have known was unfit to provide proper care, while the maternal grandmother travelled out of state. So that's very interesting. Does that mean that there'll be charges filed against Billy Joe for failure to protect Zane and Quinton, because she also had custody of him? You know, she's got full legal guardianship, so if she's leaving the children with an unfit person, she's failed in her supervision. Would she get charged with child neglect? So that's something that we're going to have to wait and see on. So the mother has been previously provided with substance abuse rehabilitation treatment following in utero drug exposure of the child's Zane, providing an updated substance abuse assessment and rehabilitation treatment following in utero drug exposure to the child's Sky, and requesting drug screening of the mother. It is therefore ordered that to protect the children, temporary legal custody of the above referenced children be transferred to the Georgia Department of Human Services through the Chatham County Department of Family and Child Services, pending further order of the court. It is further ordered the custodian is authorised to obtain physical examination, ordinary medical care, and such additional medical treatment and care, which, in the opinion of licensed physician, requires prompt treatment for care of the children. That's very interesting. The preliminary protective hearing shall be held on October 17th, 2022 at 11 a.m. The parties are hereby directed to appear at said hearing. It is so ordered this 14th day of October 2022. So October 17th is today, as I record this. 11 a.m. Eastern Time is 4 p.m. my time. If there are any arrests, and I do think that there's at least one arrest coming soon, I do. I think the law enforcement are building the case, as I said yesterday. If there's any news at all on this case later today, I will go live. So that's all for now. I'm about to turn the camera off and turn it back on again because I'm going to record a Kylie Rodney video for Michelle After Dark. So goodbye from Miss Tillington, Miss Cassie Springer, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye, guys.